Welcome to TechieTalkee. In this video, we'll understand how to add, remove, and change items in the list. So we'll go by the same list that we used in the previous video. In this name list, I have 5 names, which are name 1, name 2, name 3, name 4, and name 5. So this is the name list containing the names of 5 students. Now, I want to add a new name, say name 6 to this particular list. So I will use a append method to do so. If we append a new item in that list, it will get added as the last item in the list. So let's see how it works. So I'll say name list dot append of, and I'll give the name of the item which needs to be appended, which is name 6. Next, let me print this name list. So when I execute this code, we can see that name 6 gets appended at the last of this particular name list. Suppose I don't want to add an item to the end of the list. Rather, I would want it to be inserted in the middle of the list. Say for example, I want to insert name 7 index 2. So what I'll do is I'll call the insert method. So while using this method, I'll specify the index in which the value should be inserted. Let me show you how to do it. So I'm giving the first parameter as 2, which means I'm going to insert it in the index 2, and the value to be inserted will be name 7. Let's try to print this list and see how it works. So we can see here name 1 is of index 0, name 2 is of index 1, and in index 2 earlier we had name 3. But since I inserted name 7 in index 2, so this index 2 is now having name 7, and the rest of the items in the list, it got shifted to the right. Now, I want to remove name 4 from this list. So how am I going to do it? I'll say name list dot remove of name 4. So this is one way of removing an item from the list where I can invoke the remove method. So let's print this name list and see what happens. So as you can see here, name 4 is removed from this particular list. So to remove an existing item, remove method is one option. There is an alternate way to remove the item from the list. So that is by giving the index value and by invoking the pop method. Let me show you how it works. So in this case, I want to remove the value which is in the index 1. So in this case, it is name 2. So we'll give a print statement that will help us understand how the pop works. So we can see here that name 2, which was in index 1, got removed, and then all the list items were shifted to the left. So we can also use the call the pop method without passing any index value. In that case, the last item from the list will get removed. Say I give name list dot pop without giving any index value. So what is the last item in the list? It is name 6. So we can see that name 6 will get removed. We also have a del keyword that performs the similar function as that of the pop method. How can I use this del keyword? I can just say del name list of 0. So what happens is the first item in the list will get removed. Let's execute this and check. So in our previous statement, the list had 4 items which were name1, name7, name3 and name5. After giving the del name list of 0, the first index value got removed. So name1 got removed and we have only 3 items in the list. Next, we'll try to understand how to replace an existing value in the list. Suppose, say for example, one of the item in the list is misspelled or need to be replaced with a different item. Name 3 should have been name 8. So how am I going to update this name 3 in the list? I'm going to use the index value. So name list of 1. As we can see here, name 7 is of index 0, 3 is of index 1. So since I'm going to update name 3, I'm going to use the index value of 1. Then I'll give the new name which need to be updated in the index value 1. It is name 8. So if I print this, I can see that name 3 is now replaced with name 8. There are other options which Python provides. For updating multiple names in the list, we need not provide individual update statements. Rather, it can be within a range also. For example, this list has name 7, name 8 and name 5. So I want to update name 7 to name 9 and name 8 to name 10. I can use the same name list and I can say from index 0 till actually it should be index 1, but since the last index value will not be considered, I'm going to give index 2. So I'm going to update the first 2 items in the list. And what are the values which I'm going to update? I'm going to replace name 7 with name 9. So under the index 0, I'm going to give name 9 and name 8 should be replaced with name 10. So index 1 will have the value name 10. I'll get the statement printed. As we can see here, the name 7 got replaced with name 9 and name 8 got replaced with name 10. There are 2 other options as well. So the final list that we have here is name 9, name 10 and name 5, right? So I don't want name 9 and name 10. Rather, I need to update it with only a single list item, which is name 11. For that, I'm going to give name list of 0:2, meaning the first 2 items in the list is going to be replaced with name 11. In this process, I'm updating one list item and I'm removing one list item. If I execute this code, I can see that name 9 and name 10 got replaced with name 11. Alternatively, I can also update this name 5 with 2 other values. For that, I can give name list of 1:2 equal to, I can say name of 12, comma, name of 13. We can see here that name 5 got replaced with name 12 and name 13. So hey guys, hope you understood how to add, insert, append and update items in the Python list. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries, you can reach out to me at TechieTalkee@gmail.com. Happy learning and have a great day.